A research undertaken by the UNFPA, sponsored by the Global Affairs Canada, indicates an increase in gender violence and harmful traditional practices in some states in Nigeria. To address this, focal persons across the states are meeting in Abuja to develop a sustainable action plan that will serve as a structure in the fight against sexual and gender-based violence. Moya Thomas has more on the story.
There are still many gaps that result in gender-based violence and traditional harmful practices, despite efforts at eliminating the menace. As part of the United Nations Population Fund's effort in supporting national capacities in tackling SGBV, it has brought together state commissioners and other stakeholders to deliberate on methods of sustaining efforts on eliminating gender violence.
Initially, the project design, wasn't really, then we were just thinking of maybe just go in there, provide some services for these few cases that we will have. But after the lockdown and despite the increase in COVID-19, we are now putting so much of our efforts now in trying to even address, provide treatment and care to these cases of GBV that are reporting. GBV cases, not just when they report, you have to again at least give them care. Social rehabilitation should come in, and sometimes even try to look at economic rehabilitation for these survivors.
Issue of gender-based violence. You will recall that in the news recently, it has become very topical, and even beyond the scope of this project, we are beginning to see violence even in schools. And one of the things that we are beginning to think about is how to expand this project so that we focus more on the young people, particularly the young people. We are doing things with young people, but by the time this project was conceived, we didn't envisage that it would come to this level.
The meeting hopes to improve legislative and policy formulation according to international standard and best practices. It also hopes to increase awareness and create favorable social norms, attitudes, and behavior. Recent occurrences in the country indicate the need to step up effort on issues of gender-based violence, especially among the young ones, and policy formulation is a step in the right direction. Moya Thomas, TVC News, Abuja.